G'day, you beautiful, awesome people, and welcome to the first of the mini marathon for the first impression reviews, and we're starting it with No Man's Sky. Now, the reason why we're starting with No Man's Sky is because the last week's first impression was on Starlink, and in that review, I said Starlink feels very much like No Man's Sky for when I played it back when this game was first released. And after playing Starlink for I don't know how many hours now, I've come to really enjoy Starlink more than I thought I would. Just as an update, as post-review type of stuff, I've actually spoken about Starlink as well on Twitter, and Starlink will also be getting a second type of review for the Switch version as well, and that'll also clarify and do a couple of corrections and all that from that first impressions review. So I mentioned as well that I'll probably end up doing a first impressions review-esque type of thing for No Man's Sky, since upon the last time I played this game, it has had a massive update to the point of me booting it up. I was expecting to see the title screen that I remember seeing, except I got greeted with this. So it's not the same game that I played. So I thought, hey, why not do a first impressions review? Because it's gonna feel like a first time playthrough once again. Even though, as I said, I've played this game before. So it's gonna be really interesting. Plus this has PSVR interaction stuff, so I may even do a second type of first impression review on the VR side of things, just to kind of mix things up and make some use of my VR headset, which I do use, but not very often, because there's not a lot of games for the VR that I'm interested in. Not only that, I get motion sickness very easily, so it'll be an interesting first impression review regardless if we do that. Anyways, play a game and join games. So yeah, one of the things that upon first release, No Man's Sky was heavily criticized for was the fact that they promised multiplayer, or some sort of basic multiplayer, and it was not there. It was nothing like they promised. They promised these awesome star battles. They promised that you could see other people, but then they kind of tried to cover up their ass by saying there is a slim chance that you would see another person because of how expansive the world was, and then people tested it and it was like, nah, you can't do that, mate. There was a lot of very tedious stuff, you'd go to a planet, you'd do 5 minutes of exploring, then your inventory be full, you go back or something like that, and have to, keep dumping off items, and it got very repetitive very quickly. I mean, I sunk about 5 or 6 hours, maybe 8, into it at first, but then I got bored very quickly. I mean, Starlink, in a way, is kind of similar. It could get repetitive in that sense of going off and doing kind of the same things on each of the planets, except it's kind of done in a way that No Man's Sky did, if that makes sense. I kind of lost my train of thought halfway through that trying to explain it. What No Man's Sky did was it kind of forced you behind all these barriers to try and really slow down your exploration rate. It was really annoying. You couldn't go out and explore quite that easily, whereas Starlink, you had the freedom to go explore. You weren't blocked off by needing to go grab items to upgrade or grab stuff and then have the UI or whatever it was going, inventory is full. Inventory is full, and you would hear that probably every 5 minutes. And it was a couple of other really bad annoyances too. It was just really annoying. I just got so I lost interest so quickly, so it's gonna be interesting how this all goes. So I'm gonna do a game. Apparently people can join, which I don't know if that is possible because of my settings on my PlayStation 4, but we'll see. A chill exploration experience, original gameplay style with regular difficulty, standard technology and building costs. There's also survival, permadeath, and creative. That's cool. So, indulge your creativity and construction skills with unlimited health and resources and zero building cost. Trophies will not unlock in creative mode. Well, that makes sense. So we'll go with normal. Creative, or what about that? Blah, I generally don't remember what you could build. Alright, this is the part that I'm familiar with, this particular title screen. So, yeah, I had a lot of grievances with this original game, so it'd be really interesting to see how they've changed it all up. And I played PC originally too. I didn't actually have this on PS4, but when I saw it had PSVR capabilities, I was like, hey, we'll probably do that instead. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Am I supposed to be going to a planet, or am I just going through the universe at the moment? I can't control other than look around. There's like progress stuff. I don't know if I've like created my own thing or if I've joined someone's game. There we go. That kind of was like the loading screen, I guess.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
I've crashed. As I said, I generally do not remember much of this game. I just remember being extremely disappointed with it. Which is sad, because as I said in Starlink, I really enjoy these types of games. They're chill, they're relaxing, I can kind of take my mind off a lot of things, which is very nice to a lot of games that I normally play. I can't hear an awful lot of stuff.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
Oh, okay, we're just going through, like, initializing. Kind of also having a brief look of our surroundings, too.
Mining laser attachment.
Oh, this bloody mining beam, I remember that. It was kind of cool, but then
User initialization sequence complete.
isotopic planet, weather radioactive damp, isolated set essentials, flora is rich. Am I getting radiated?
Radiation protection falling.
Levels detected. Environmental status hostile, hazard protection failing. Recommended scan to locate survival resources. Perform scan with L3 to find sodium, harvest sodium, and recharge hazard protection. The scanner is a personal surface radar device. It releases a high energy pulse that reveals any critical survival resources in the immediate area. This technology is critically damaged, and I need to repair it with ferrite dust. Fun! So I need to find... Okay, test the scanner. Gather ferrite dust for repairs. I need to do that. So damaged container. Rusted metals. Quick transfer. Maybe I shouldn't take them since I need dust at the moment. Search.
Radiation protection falling.
I got some dihydride. Not kind of what I want. Dihydride crystals. I can't do anything. Oh, maybe I can. So we do this. I need to find dust. Ferrite dust. Here we go. That's what I need. Repair immediately. I need 75 ferrite dust. That's... Oh, come on, dude. That actually looks like something I could break. I gotta kind of do this before my mining beam dies too. What the...
Damage detected.
It felt like I got attacked by something. Am I? I'm hearing something and I swear my screen went fuzzy like I got attacked. Oops, I'm mining nothing. Okay, I nearly got enough. I'm just gonna break that. Gather, repair. How do I do that? Extra repair. Repair.
Repaired. Technology repaired.
Alright, done. Scan to locate. I guess we go there. Oh, we need to find NA, not H. Good job, me. I can't read. There we go, NA. And now this we use to repair our radiation stuff. Run, boy, run. Oh, my health is like half. I must have taken a hit by something and was like, didn't even realize.
Radiation damage
Oh, that's what it was. Sodium. Recharge hazard protection. Do I have enough?
Technology recharge.
Okay, there we go. Alright, now we're good. I've got some protection. Sodium is used to charge hazard protection. Press the options to learn more. Automatic distress signal detected. Hazard protection. Exosuit initialization. Progress. Investigate your surroundings. Analyze crystal fragments with the square button to analyze. First locate in inventory. Crystal fragments contain large quantity of... God, there's so many things popping up on the screen. I don't get a chance to read it. Used for building, crafting, charging, upgrading. Something about... If I move that there, crystal fragment into usable... no idea what that turned into. I still have some sodium left, so can I move that to... There we go. Condensed carbon. Life support. Charge equipment with oxygen. Oxygen capsule. Life support. We got a jetpack. We can propel with X. That's just to stop the radiation. I thought it was maybe quick transfer when I hit X. I'm hitting... No, not X. Triangle. I hit triangle. It was really weird. Alright, so many things went by so quickly, I could not figure out what I'm being told. That's already a bad thing, because as I said, I have not played this game in so long, so it would be nice to be able to read all of the tutorial stuff. Reach the marked signal, exosuit detected, automatic broadcast, scan to highlight key resources. The other thing I need is my, cargo. My thing, my multi-tool, that's what it is. This thing, charged with carbon, condensed carbon, or phosphorus. That doesn't need anything. I need carbon, condensed carbon, or phosphorus. Do I have that? I do have condensed carbon. Where did I get that carbon from? Was this dihydrogen crystals? Did I get it from there? Let's crack open a couple of these bad boys then and just have a look. So then I do that. Exosuit. No, that's something else. I quite like the music though. I mean, it's not really... you could call it music. It's very atmospheric, that's for sure. Like, it's quite soothing. You're in a very unknown area and the music is very mysterious. Ooh, look at that big crystal. Ooh, I want to break that bad boy open. Oh, advanced mining laser required. Oh, you break my heart. Oh, dude. I just wanted to break that bad boy open. Oh. But no, it's very soothing. Like they, you know how in all the space stuff, whenever I refer to it, it's always the music of da 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 da. Na 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 na. Oops, wrong button. That type of music, like the very old classical music. That's what it reminds me of. It's very grandeur, but not classical in a way. So it kind of puts a whole spin on that. Ow! Ow! That hurt. No, I really like it. I actually don't even remember the original one even had music. But no, I can appreciate this music. I quite like it. Oxygen rich plant, we'll take that because I need oxygen. Dihydride, I haven't worked out what I need dihydride for. Was it... I need to get more of those... I should have collected more of those plants, shouldn't I? What's the plants do? Jetpacks power surge detected. I don't want to know if that's a bad thing or not. Fading. Oh. It must have given me a little bit of extra power. Well, here's the distress signal. You couldn't, I'm pretty sure in the original you couldn't even do this. Like, find distress thing. You might have. But as I said, like, my memory is so bad on the original game. And I couldn't even, like, boot up the original, like, my game and find out what it was. Because I think it's already updated to, like, the recent version. Distress beacon. Iteration, lots of numbers, boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 empty, cause central intervention, deliberate transfer, analysis, fresh iteration generated, anomaly contained, prepared. Broadcast received, traveler anomaly detected, anomaly is compliant, position logged, system integrity scan initialized. Not sure if that was a bad thing or not. Damaged machinery. Can I repair this? Oh, it does have some stuff we can take. Value of some units. Oh! Look how much capacity! Dude, they've increased the capacity! Oh my god! Hallelujah! Oh! I don't need to worry about, suit is full! Oh my god, that was like one of my complaints for the original game was... Oh, wait. Remaining capacity 0.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Wait, that was a big number to begin with. Why is my number now 0? Did I misread? I hope I did not misread. Okay. Don't. Okay. I've probably misunderstood. Probably. High possibility of me misunderstanding. Oh, Atlas Pass V1 required. Carbon. We needed that. I need... Oh, they're cute. They're chubby and cute. There's a term for that and I've forgotten what it's called.
Radiation protection falling.
I need to do something about that. Ah, there we go. Sodium-rich plant. That is what I need. Run, boy, run! God damn it. It's gonna be this again, isn't it? Where I'm like constantly needing to find items to just keep... The hell is that? I probably have to do something to like stop this from rapidly falling in like...
Radiation damage detected. Technology recharge.
Not for much longer, so... Shush! I'm assuming you can level up and make sure like that isn't a constant issue. Well, I really hope that is the case. It does kind of bring back a little bit of PTSD for the original game, but I'm assuming, from what I've heard, it's not as bad in this update, but we'll find out. I really hope they have improved it. Terrain manipulator.
Radiation protection falling.
Are you kidding? Alright, back over this way. I reckon one of these must have... Oh no, it was radiation damage. And I thought... Wait. Can I feed them? Feed with... creature. Ooh, I could feed them like Ark. Hey, that's another game I really like, and it's just, you know, aimlessly wandering around and exploring and doing fun stuff. Ark is another fun game. I've lost count how many times how many hours I've sunk into Ark. That is another fun game I really enjoy. As I said, I enjoy games like this. It's just something I can turn my brain off and enjoy. It's the same as Stardew Valley when that first came out. I sank so many hours into that game because it was just one of those games you could just relax with and just turn your brain off after a very stressful day. I look inside a distress beacon for additional supplies. More on hope than reason. I should investigate the damaged starship that placed this beacon in the first place. We can do that. What about this? Nope. Another Atlas pass needed. Did I already come here? I swear I did. Let's investigate the starship. Iteration, lots of numbers, online. Atlas connection. You serious? Are you sure, like, Hello Games had nothing to do with Ubisoft making, like, Starlink Battle for Atlas? Are you serious? What's Atlas in this game, I wonder? Because Atlas is the whole galaxy or universe in Starlink. Ah, you kidding? I wonder if Ubisoft actually got inspiration from No Man's Sky. Hence, like, why it's called Battle for Atlas as a throwback to No Man's Sky. God, that'd be funny if it actually what I did. As I said, I haven't done any background research into Starlink and any, like, of the press stuff that Ubisoft put out for it, but god damn it. Launch thrusters offline, pulse engine offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of it before, but this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I am not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. That's deep. Alright, we'll read the log. My name's there. Log 4925A, unavailable. Substituting data. Exosuit. Connected. Suggestion, pilot should perform maintenance. Select the desired repair path. Oh my god, it feels like I've just opened up Windows Repair. Self-guided repair. Oh my god, it does feel like a Windows repair tool. It's like, self-guided repair protocols initiated. Have you done this? Yes. Have you done this as well? Yes. Have you turned it off and on? Yes. Have you done this? We're back to square one. Yes. God damn you, Windows Repair, you useless. I hope it's not like that. Pulse engine critically damaged. We need hermetic seal and metal plating. System is highly damaged, requires metal plating and a hermetic seal to repair, provides space and atmospheric flight propulsion. I love how it went from bottom to top there for reading instead of going top to bottom. I have no idea why my eyes did that. It must be a dyslexic thing. Probably not, it's probably a me thing. Launch thrusters critically damaged, press X to exit. X? Everything is now an X button. Triangle is X, square is X. Me, just everything is X today. It's just one of those days. I did have this issue earlier when I was recording. I've Alright, pulse engine needs to be repaired. And then launch thrusters, dihydrogen jelly, and I'm gonna have to, like, do a whole bunch of upgrades. So collect ferrite dust, well that's easy. Aim just is not possible. Are you kidding? It's falling again. Valuable geode acquired. Oh, okay. So we got a geode. To analyze, first locate. Yes. What's... Oh. Why is this flashing? Oxygen oh, increases the base capacity. Yep, let's build that. There we go. Nothing can be made just yet. Let's analyze that. I got some ferrite dust. I'm assuming that's what popped. Pulsed engine modular. Right, I'm just gonna leave that. Craft metal plane to repair pulse engine. Ferrite dust required. It's not letting me do anything unless I go back to ferrite dust. Nope. Oh, craft product. Here we go.
Product constructed.
Craft more. Missing components. Oh, what am I missing? I love when it doesn't tell me. Oh, you need 9 more ferrite. Okay. Cools. I'm slowly starting to get the hang of this again. As I said, it's very different to what I used to play, which is a good thing, because the original was not something I could play for a very long time. Return to Starship to conduct repairs. That was easy. So we should be able to do everything around this area, unless I've got to go find some more sodium plants to repair my protection from radiation.
Component repaired.
Alright, that's done. Iteration, lots of numbers. Functional. Starship critically damaged, vital ingredients missing, unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Request assistance. Recommendations. Iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon catch. So repair hermetic engine. Repair engine with hermetic seal. Restore points saved. Alright, so we got to salvage from here. Makes sense. I peer inside the beacon's housing, as well as its distress broadcast unit. It contains a planetary chart, which is what we need, and we'll take that gladly. Open the mirrored inventory. Not that one, I want L1. Plot route, convert data to exo suit.
Navigational data received.
Wow, is that going to give us a map? Decoded coordinates. Reach the marked planetary chart used to plot route.
Radiation protection falling.
Not good. Not by much, though. Reach mark coordinates. Alright, we gotta go for a bit of a walk again. Let's just do this. Well, that didn't last long, did it? I'll just do a Skyrim and just walk up the mountain. Except I don't have a horse doing it. We're slowly getting there. Can I salvage? Oh, scanner recharging. Anything up here for me to take? For, like, my recharge? Anything? I guess not. Oh, over there. I'm gonna need that.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, that don't sound good. A radioactive storm. Do I need to take cover? I want this first, just in case this does turn nasty. Which it probably will. Because that just did not sound good. Seek shelter. Oh god, yeah, no, this is bad. This is bad. I only managed to get like one bit of carbon. Oh, sorry, sodium, whatever I just collected. Oh, God. They're minerals. That's no good.
Radiation protection falling.
I might just go through.
Technology recharge.
Recharge that up. There is an... What over this way? I know I'm supposed to be going towards the thing, but at the moment, getting... Oh god, my thing is dropping rapidly.
Radiation protection falling.
Hopefully I can, like, last this out. I don't know if there's a cave nearby. This is really gonna test my survival skills. Right, we got that. Any around?
Radiation protection.
God, that drops so fast. No. Charge.
Technology recharge.
Like, that's scary how fast that dropped. No, not O2. Anything? Ah, damn it. Still recharging.
Radiation protection falling.
H-O... Ah! Hopefully I can duck into something that stops, like, this radiation. Like a starship, hopefully, at the site.
Weather update.
Oh, good. It's going away. Whew!
Radiation protection.
But still, I'm at, like, 25% now. Nope. I'm gonna have to, like, try and find... I'm gonna have to go on a bit of a route. That's carbon, not like I needed it. I need, sodium. Alright, gonna have to go a bit of a backtrack. Otherwise, I'm going to die to radiation. That don't sound fun. Right, we've got some sodium. And I can see some off in the distance, so I might even just go after them.
Technology recharge.
Like, I think I could see one there. Oh, there's some starships. What's this? Sodium nitrate. I wonder if we can use that for our exosuit to, like, for the radiation protection. Just gotta quickly duck off and get this, because they've got a bit of a light around them. Which makes them a lot easier to hunt down, luckily. Because you can see them off in the distance. Grab this. And we've also got one just over here. I wonder if there's another one just off in the distance there, off to the left part. I think I just saw a little bit of a glow. If I stock up on sodium now, it kind of saves me having to, like, go off and try and find some more. And I'm assuming, too, the more upgrades we do, we won't need to worry about this as much, or find other things to kind of... See, there's some there. Yeah, I'm just gonna digress off a little bit of the beaten path. Like, I know we meant to be going to the marked coordinates, but this seems a little more important. Just a wee bit more important, that's all. Just until we... Oh yeah, that definitely did help. So that's all recharged, and then while I'm going to grab this, that should give us enough sodium to last quite a while, hopefully. Unless another storm just randomly picks up, which would suck. But this should really help. Although I do kind of miss, like, the ability to just fly around. That was handy in Starlink. There we go, that. I don't know why, it's just something about flying around in a ship. exploring, meeting the locals, and then doing all the tasks and taking down ruins and exploring wrecks and doing all that. I don't know what just brings me so much joy just doing that. As I said, Starlink did reminisce very much for No Man's Sky and how I believe No Man's Sky should have been. So hopefully the more we play, the more I feel satisfied with how... Wait, where did those 2 sodium plants go? I saw 2 off in the distance. Am I running away from them? Would not surprise me if I am. I did see one off in the distance. Oh, great. Now because it's daytime, I can't see glows. Which is what I was using to try and find the sodium plants. Yeah, go over there. Even before I do all this, and then the game's like, hey, you can upgrade your exosuit and your protection's gonna be a lot better. And then I'm gonna be like, ah, oh, darn it. See, I saw this off in the distance, so I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go grab this. And then I'm just gonna like, ow! Just get, you know, smacked by something that looks like it came straight out of, oh, what did that remind me of? It's not Diablo. What game did that remind me of? It just... Something just flew out of the ground. Banjo-Kazooie, like the worms, or like... I think they're worms. They're straight out of the trees. They just come out of nowhere and just smack you. It's not the exact one I was trying to think of, but then while I was trying to figure it, Banjo-Kazooie did suddenly pop into my head. I do have to do a retrospective on Banjo-Kazooie. There's a lot of games I would love to do a retrospective on, just to go back on the old games that I've either played or haven't played, give them a look over and be like, do they hold up to today's standards, or are they as fun as I remember them? Or if it's a game I haven't played, do I wish I'd played that game when I was a lot younger? There's games like Devil May Cry for the PlayStation I wish I'd played as a kid. I've seen demos for it and they look goddamn cool, and plus there's... I knew that was a game I was meant to buy on the bloody PlayStation Store. I'll do it after this review. The recent Devil May Cry, I was watching a speedrun for it, just to see if it was worth picking up. And yeah, wasn't disappointed by what I saw. It definitely felt like a Devil May Cry game, which was nice. So I was like, hey, this will make for a nice first impressions, even though, as I said, I did watch a speedrun. That was just more for my curiosities, just in case I didn't end up doing a first impression review. Something that I could play either in my own time or on stream. But yeah, I am so looking forward to getting back to streaming, because it means I can do a lot of follow-up review stuff through streams, and people can watch me live while I do it and just talk about it, or people can kind of like help me understand a game a bit more. I'm probably going to need it for like Animal Crossing when that comes out, because I've got planned I'm going to do a first impressions review on that. Although that wouldn't surprise a lot of people. Considering I've spoken about it before, that I have been wanting to get into Animal Crossing for a very long time. I've played a lot of the older games to try and get into it. Oh god, this is lovely, a little vein. Well, not really a vein, because this is a plant, so veins usually refer to minerals. What would you call this? A little flower garden of sodium-rich plants. I love it. Worth it in the end. I was meant to be, like, walking back to the place I've got to go, but there's, like, so many sodium plants here, it's not funny. In regards to visuals, though, it looks nice. As I said, it's kind of the same type of like stuff I said about Starlink. The visuals looking very foreign, very alien. The creatures I've only seen one of so far, but you could show me any alien creature. Alien, I mean like anything you've made up. Make it look alien-esque in a way, and I would love it. I think it's because I've grown up with sci-fi. My dad loves sci-fi. I think, can't remember if my mum was a big fan of sci-fi. I know like she was into Stargate, Doctor Who, X-Files she was also into, those type of stuffs, but I don't know if she was into the overall sci-fi, but I know my dad was a general sci-fi geek, and because of that I've grown up with a lot of sci-fi stuff. So as I said, when it comes to art and concept art and all that, anything fantasy or sci-fi, I tend to really enjoy the designs. Only because I think, yeah, besides like the upbringing, I love coming up with creatures and giving them lore. Ow, that was not a very smart idea. But I also, as I said, I was enjoying doing that type of stuff myself, like making up new creatures, giving them lore, habitat, what they eat, what they survive on, any natural enemies that they have. I see some sodium plants over that way. I'm so sorry. I need sodium plants. I've spent nearly 40 minutes looking for sodium plants, haven't I? Little sad. What's that over there? But yeah, you can definitely tell everything just looks so alien and radioactive. Like the vignette with the whole radiation looking feel to it definitely is quite nice and appealing, because you can tell straight away like you were getting very close to having like zero protection to radiation, because now that I feel like my protection, all that vignette's gone. Or there's still a slight vignette, but it's not like, you know, in your face vignette, if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm now gonna, oh, it's right there. I was heading towards it anyways, so I did my job. It's a baby and two adults. It's mommy and daddy. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, I like that. There's like babies and they kind of go in a little pack. That's cute. Oh, I don't want anything to do. Was that coming for me? I hope not. I don't know, babe. Oh, for pig's sakes, there was a cave there. I thought for a second something was coming for me. I was like, dude, I mean no harm. Do I? Wait, what? Other side, maybe? Oh. It just seemed weird that it opened up. Hollow archive. Accessing archive. 6 or 7 logs corrupted. You hate to see it, don't you? Entry 4924A follows. No one making this recording in case leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damaged. Can't find ship. The log finishes and the machine wears into life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal. I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. I really love that there now is a bit more of a story to it. I don't think in the original there was a story. I just remember just being plopped on a planet, like boot the game up, and that was it. Yeah, you just walked around and did your own thing. Terminal online for Universal Language Database. Universal Translation Service reached. Lifeform Dictionary available. Learn word. You have learned a Korvac word for Korvax. We also have a first aid. Health at maximum. I probably shouldn't have grabbed that because I was already at max. Oh no, it's it though. Oh. Note to self, when at max, do not pick up one of them. Alright. Locate ship. Upgrade module? What am I upgrading? Craft more. Charge, move. Install. I don't know what it... Upgrade module acquired. I can't find my ship, which is bad. I'm going to go this way. in hopes I can find my ship. Because I'm scanning and nothing is happening. Which is always a wonderful thing to... Oh, wait. What's that second? Is that heart rate or something? Okay. I have no idea what that second icon is. I know the first one's radiation. Am I going the right way? I so hope I am going the right way. Because I honestly cannot tell. Unidentified mineral. There's a couple of sodium plants here, so if I do get lost, at least I'm gonna have plenty of sodium. Yeah, fun. One of these games where I'm gonna get lost. Ain't that right? Seriously though, I'm scanning and I've missed some sodium over here. Maybe while I'm collecting this, maybe my ship will pop up again on scan? Who knows? Game, where is my ship? I would like to know where my ship is. There's no icon for a ship appearing. It'd be like going into Google Maps and typing in where is my house, and then Google Maps just cannot find your house. That is what this feels like at the moment. My Google Maps just is not finding where I live. Oh, hell no. Well, not really where you live, but if you were to try and find where your hotel was or something like that and it cannot find your hotel. This is what this feels like. Oh god, this is like the worst feeling ever. I'm still not seeing my ship. I'm probably running off in the wrong direction now. I'm just waiting for my scanner to come back at this point. What's that down there? That's not my ship. That I know. Ship? Hello, ship, where are you? I want to go home now. You can come out of hiding. I swear to God, if it's just my bad eyesight that I didn't see the ship pop up in the first place, I've just walked off in the opposite direction, I swear to God, I'm gonna rage. Not at the game, but at myself, because I'm not that type of gamer. Well, about 90% of the time I'm not that gamer, but yeah. 10% of the time I'm that gamer who rages at the actual game. Because RNG is not kind. Are you serious? Where is this ship icon? Have I got a map or something that I can use? No? That's not good. Catalog? No. Milestones? Log? What? Dude? The joys of a sandbox game. Getting lost. Oh no, are you serious? Normally there's a map you can use. I mean, if I get lost in Starlink, I just refer to the map and just set a waypoint. Skyrim, if I get lost, I just set a waypoint. This game, if you get lost, there is no waypoint. You just gotta rely on a stupid scanner. Oh, dude. I'm generally lost. And I don't know if I like that. Fallout, you get lost, you just look at the map and set a waypoint. Oh, man. Like, this is a wee bit scary. I'm not getting... Whoa, my character's spazzing. Well, I'm gonna have to collect these sodium... I'm really glad now I've collected sodium plants because... we might be walking for a while. I generally cannot find my ship. Use Analyzer Visor. Oh wait, L2? Oh god, please! Oh. Begin Analyze Installation. Wait. Are you serious? Carbon nanotubes. I need to build... Are you kidding? Alright, I've got that. Install that. That's installed. Analyze objects for reward. Oh, wait, we're about to die. So test visor L2. Oh, wait. What's that? Gamma weed. Hazardous flora. Wait. Over that way. There is my ship. Hey, I actually was going the right way in a way. Hey, I wasn't that bad. I nearly did make it back without the upgrade. I don't know if I should be pleased or if I should be very disappointed in myself for not noticing that. So how far off was I? Well, put it this way. I did eventually find it. And I did eventually do the upgrade. I mean, it's to be expected to have a blind playthrough. But at the same time, I could have eventually found this ship just on my own. Oh, okay, I am far off, yes. While it's active, you can scan with R2. There we go, analyze, locate your starship, yeah. Which we've done. Life support. Oh, that's what that second icon is. Life support. So, how does one go about fixing... Oh, I already did fix that in a way, didn't I? Life support. I need oxygen. Whoops, not that button. Boom. Alright, life support's back up. This is going to be very similar to that of me with Starlink. It's going to take me a little while just to get used to it, and then I'll probably end up loving it, and then be like, hey, I'm enjoying this game a lot more than I expected. I don't know if I could potentially stream this game. I know for Starlink I probably end up streaming it. I just love that game so much. And it's also chill enough where I can still interact with chat and all that. And I'll probably end up... That's the thing, I'm trying to figure out how to do a format where I kind of revisit a game and give my final thoughts. Whether I do it in kind of like a podcast style where I just talk and just spew all my thoughts out, or if I just kind of, you know, play the game in the background while I'm talking about it. The only problem with that is I tend to find I lose track of my train of thoughts so easily. Like, I'll get lost and just do something else, where with podcasts I tend to focus more on my points at that when I do it that format, but I don't know if that's going to be as entertaining to watch. So I gotta figure out what I'm doing there. Because, like, I want to do it with Starlink, Because I feel after like the second part of Starlink, I don't think that's going to do it justice either, because there's obviously more to Starlink I have yet to discover. Little Town Hero needs to have one done, because my opinions on what I stated in the first impression have definitely changed. So I kind of feel that that needs to be addressed. I haven't gone back and played Kingdom Hearts or Nier. I haven't had a chance to play Ni no Kuni, but I have watched the movie. I was on Netflix just browsing for something to watch, and Ni no Kuni got recommended to me, so I was like, watching! I watched it all, it was very good. So, I need to sit down and play Ni no Kuni. I may even do that on stream, because that's definitely more of a stream game, which is nice. And what other first impressions have I done? I know there's a lot coming for Switch this week. I don't know, like, I really want to kind of like do a revisit to a lot of them and then give what I, like, my final thoughts on games. I kind of feel like that would be quite nice addition to first impressions, so bit of a conclusion to what I think about them, so, you know, you put a nice little bow and ribbon onto the review. Anyways, we're back at the Master Ship. Finally. Alright, repair the pulse engine. So, X to repair. It actually is X this time. Alright, launch thruster critically damaged, which is not no more. Vital launch and landing gear system. System is highly damaged and requires okay, we still need the dihydrid jelly and pure ferrite to repair. Construct a portable refiner to process pure ferrite. Alright, so we need to craft dihydrogen jelly. We've already got the dihydrogen, which is what we need. So we need to craft product. We need excuse me. Grease your launch thruster. I kind of like to, you're not required to have both items to do it. So that's done. So we need to repair launch thruster. We need pure ferrite now, or ferrite. Or ferrite? Alright, so now what we need to refine, advanced materials required. So refines minerals hold more charge, refiners transform simple materials. So construct, we need to gather some more ferrite dust. And we just so happened to be surrounded by it. That's handy, isn't it?
Radiation protection.
Shut up. That can get annoying after a while, unfortunately, just being the constant reminder of, like, radiation protection falling. But at least items so far, it hasn't been an issue, because before that was absolutely dreadful. Alright, construct. We need to gather oxygen now. So it was L2. Gamma weed. Cobalt. Copper. Gamma weed. What did gamma weed drop? Carbon. Oh, that drops carbon. Nice. I'm gonna need carbon to restore my mining beam. So we'll grab that. Do that. Any O's around here? Right over there. So we need 30 oxygen. We might be able to find it on... Oh, wait, oxygen-rich plant. No! These goddamn plants will be the death of me. My character spazzed out again. I was not moving my controller, I swear. Alright, where was my plant again? Right down here. these little buggers. Right, oxygen 16. We've already got just over half of what we need. And the remaining 2 are just over here. So we'll grab these and then we can make the portable refiner at that point. So a lot of this is just running around, finding things, crafting at that point. As I said, it's like a lot of these type of sandboxy games where it gives you freedom to do whatever you want. To a lot of people it can be boring, because it can get repetitive in a way, I guess, just doing the same thing over and over again. Access the build menu with that. Portable refiner. A vital piece of planetary equipment, refiner, can be dismantled and reemployed for easy transportation. Note the portable refiner requires fuel to operate. Oh, dude. So I need to find pure ferrite. So if we go, whoops. What's that? Ypidite. Cobalt, copper. What are you? Aconite, cobalt, uranium. Uranium sounds so fun. No wonder this place is so radioactive. Cobalt. What are these? I am not finding any. I can't find. Isn't that it there? No. I want that. Oh wait, I've already scanned that. Here we go, this is one. A pure ferrite. This is what I want. So I do that. And then I build. And I charge with carbon, which I picked up plenty of. Input. Oh, wait. Oh, it doesn't actually, like, mine the actual thing. It just puts the ferrite dust in there to make the pure ferrite. Okay, now it makes sense to me. You mean to tell me I went looking for pure ferrite rock just so I'd just get disappointed? Typical. And then R3 to pick up. Life is full of lots of disappointments. You learn that very quickly when you get older. Every day you wake up to disappointment. I tend to try to be as positive as I can, but it's just like, oh, there's disappointment right in my face. I've got to. It's the elephant in the room at this point. You got to point it out. Life is full of disappointments at times. You just got to be positive to get through it all. Alright, everything should be repaired at this point. Starship repaired, launch system is online. All systems functional, seek answers among the stars. Press R2 to take off. Do we want to take off? Hells to the yes, I do! I want out of here! Oh wait, launch thrusters 25%. All systems functional, whoa. Am I gonna crash? Please don't crash! Please don't crash! Oh wait, was that the atmosphere? Wait, what? I can't see for the friggin' life of me! Up! Oh god! You can see why I'm not a pilot! Go up! 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 Yes, baby, up! There we go. Jesus Christ, I'll just continue to be a geek that plays video games. I will not get myself behind a ship's pilot system, that's for sure. Alright, the wow, that's a word I'm not going to be able to say. Hutonal system. Orbital flight achieved. Test Starship System 03. Test flight controls and thrust with R2. So where am I going? That's the question I ask myself so many times. Where am I going? Okay, boost was circle. And then hold L1 and R1 to test pulse engine. Warp drive? Whoa! That's pretty. That is generally pretty. Incoming message, frequency source unknown. Incoming transmission. Source 4925B. Please identify yourself. I'm Gz. You're not Gz alone. Follow the Gz. The broadcast ends as strange as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Incoming something?
Alert. Navigational data received.
Follow the coordinates to find the signal source. Pilot towards the coordinate marker and engage pulse drive with L1 and R1. Pulse drive will autopilot to the... will it? So if I press R1 and L1, I will go immediately to my destination? Arriving in 4, 3, 2, 1. Planet Ruton Delta entering atmosphere. How do I land? Approach the site and slow down with L2. Land with square. So I just gotta bring this down. Oh, here we go. Now I'm the right side up. Right there. And then I land with square. So if I just take it easy. There we go. Should land. Oh. Temperature negative 54 degrees. Is that Celsius? Holy crap, that's Celsius. That's cold. Wintry, low, full, undetected fauna. If anything's surviving in here, then my god, they must be fluffy. Or like very, like warm blooders or cold blood. I always get that mixed up. Alright, so the sparking wires of the machine generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Decoding. 16, 16, 16. Entry 4925C. No fueling. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to underground. Deployed base computer. As well as the log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages, which will extract. New building part learned. Base computer. Site evaluation device. Portable land registration service when placed contacts universal cartograph achieved to establish ownership of land. Successful registration allows the construction of base modules across any site of the user's choosing. Requires parts. We need 30 chromatic metal. And we also got terrain manipulator, which we needed earlier. We need dihydrogen jelly, which is easy to craft, and carbon nanotubes again. So again, 2 easy craftable stuff. We just need 50 carbon, no, we need 100 carbon, and was it 50 dihydrogen jellies? Dihydrogen crystals? Advanced terraforming device, the module overloads existing multi-tool systems, allow the user to reshape regions as they wish, charged with metallic elements. So now instead of radiation, we got to deal with thermal. Select terrain manipulation mission and log with options. Mine copper to build the base computer. Mine copper requires terrain manipulator. So we need to install the terrain manipulator is that mission. I kind of feel as well that might be a good place to end it because that feels like we're going into more of the game. And more of the game basically is kind of that. You go to like a new planet, you explore it, you find, well, as I said, base game wasn't like that. So I do kind of like the new game. Now it's got a bit of a story to it. A bit more of a purpose to everything. Like when you go to a planet, you're not just aimlessly exploring a planet. It's you go there, you try and find out stuff about why you've crashed, why you have no memory. You're trying to figure out more stuff. You're trying to figure out who is leaving these messages behind for you. Which is nice, is that it gives everything more meaning, which sometimes you don't need a meaning to go do stuff. Look at Minecraft. There's no rhyme or reason why you go out and dig mines, dig up everything just to make yourself a fancy house out of gold or diamond, whatever you build out of it. It's just your choice. Some games can do it, some games can't. Ark, I can't remember if there was an overall reason. I never actually got good enough to actually get that far. Maybe when I boot up Ark again, I might be able to figure that out. But normally it's like you go through, you tame dinosaurs, you build a fancy house and all that, similar to that of Minecraft, I guess, but with dinosaurs. Although, as I said, I do enjoy Ark. It's a way of just spending a bit of casual time, just chilling out and daydreaming while I play. Same thing with Minecraft and Stardew Valley. I just daydreamed. So yeah, I think I'll end up liking this. Similar to that like of Starlink. I'll probably end up playing it and be like, I've come to like this more than I thought. I'm hoping that's my reaction the more I play this game, is I liked the game more than I expected. That's always a good thing with me. Other people may not like the game, but as I said, this is coming from more of a subjective type of thing. So far, I reckon I like it. Other people will probably find it repetitive after a while. It's kind of, as I said, a thing with these games. They can be considered repetitive. Some people enjoy that stuff, some people don't. All comes down to personal taste. But I do definitely enjoy what Hello Games has definitely done with this game. And as I said, I may do a second visit with the VR side of things. How do you do the VR stuff? That I'm gonna have to look at. We didn't actually look at all of the options. There's like music stuff, you got hard damage numbers enabled, hold to confirm enabled, temperature in Celsius, or we can do Fahrenheit or Kelvin, I think K is. And obviously I'm Australian, so we do Celsius. Return with options, video options, gamma 50, so frame lock rate you can disable, motion blur you can turn down or turn up, vignette and scan lines, all these fun stuff you can fiddle with. So I know some people don't like motion blur, I think, or they do like motion blur. You can obviously adjust that. Flight field of view you can change. On foot field of view you can screw around with that as well, which is nice. Again, that a lot of people like to change them around. Auto save, no data. Manual save, no data. I'm gonna have to do a manual save when I'm done. So they're kind of nice. Network, multiplayer. Oh, you can disable this. I can join my group, friends only. Can damage players. So you can go through. This does remind me of Ark. You can change like a whole bunch of things. You got groups. Leave group, invite friends, view nearby player list. So you can also disable multiplayer if you don't want it. That was something I was worried about, was I don't want people joining my game. It's like I kind of like doing things solo, but the fact there is an option to turn it on and turn it off is nice as well. Control options I didn't look at. Look sensitive, flight sensitivity, view, yep. View controls. So yeah, there's everything there. I wonder if you can... Something I have noticed with a lot of games is I don't know if you can actually go through and modify the controls. And then again, PlayStation is... Same with Xbox. A lot of time you don't really have to. Unless it's a custom controller, maybe you could. But it would be nice if you could go through and change a couple of things if you weren't actually happy with a couple of controls. That's something I don't think I've ever actually pointed out with a lot of the stuff there. So manual save. Oh. I can't save? I thought you would be able to save. How do you save then? There's all this stuff too. There's like law stuff and everything. But yeah, I think the reason why I went there was for me to have a look at VR stuff. I think I just plug my VR in and it just boots up in VR. I'm assuming that's how it's going to work. Yep, I'm just assuming how that's just going to work. Oh, it has done an autosave. Okay, cool. So yeah, as I said, generally everything sounds how it should to. OST, it does build up a little bit of mystery stuff, atmospheric in a way with the winds blowing and all that. You don't really, well, as I said, sometimes it comes down to personal choice too, if you want music playing or not. For games like this, I do kind of like that there is kind of a lack of, you know, upbeat or music to kind of build up mood, because you are in a position of a lost traveler, so the atmospheric noises of like wind kicking up, or a little bit of like, you know, even now I can hear like, yeah, just, I don't know what the term is. As I said, I didn't study music or anything like that, but just enough to kind of build up a little bit of tension, which is great. Again, perfect example of a game that does it really well is Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda, aka there. That does it brilliantly. So again, kind of just going off that, just using music and sound just to build up tension and just a sense of the unknown. Graphics, it's what you expect. It's sci-fi, alien-like, very vibrant colors for plants and all that to make it look that of an alien planet. So again, I can't really complain about what they've done there. As I said, I'm really hoping that I do get the same type of feel I get out of Starlink, where I'll play it for a bit and like, 8 hours later, I like this game. As in like 8 hours of playing it, then realize 8 hours have just passed, that type of feeling. So anyways, I look forward to seeing what you guys think of No Man's Sky, if you were one of those people that did play No Man's Sky back when it first released and then dropped it because you just did not enjoy it, and wanted to see what No Man's Sky is like now. I hope you guys kind of like what you saw. Hopefully that'll be enough to maybe make you pick it up again and give it a second chance. I generally do feel now it does deserve a second chance, just from what I've seen. As I said, I'm more curious now to actually pick it up and play it. And for those of you who haven't played it, hopefully that'll be enough to allow you to maybe take a look at it and see what you guys think of it, personal firsthand. Anyways, with that, thank you so much for tuning in with this first impressions review. As I said, there might be a second part with me exploring the VR stuff, if I can get over my motion sickness, that is. And if not, then maybe, as I said, we'll do the format where I go through and do like my final thoughts on the game, and after playing it for X amount of time and seeing what I actually think about the game outside of a first impression. So anyways, until next time, which will be tomorrow, by the way, for another first impressions review, because as I said, we are doing a week's worth of this. So make sure to stay beautiful, and ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!